Yo, 8 people died, 16 people shot, over 2,000 rounds fired at Mississippi homecomings this past weekend. And 48 hours later, silence? What? Why nobody saying nothing? Why nobody is stressing the issue, right? No community meetings, no protests, no demands for change. It's just quiet. So I want to ask, why is the community silent when it comes to black on black violence? Why do we always go quiet after every mass shooting or shooting incident? And this isn't the first time there's this pattern of silence. All you going to see on social media is rest in peace posts, and that's it. And you will see t-shirts with people's faces on it. That's all you're going to see. That's it. But the thing is, silence is what's hurting us as a whole, because we allow the violence to control the community in the streets. My opinion is, start community meetings on a weekly basis and pull all the young guys from the streets and from the schools from ages, I say 6 to like 17, 18 years old. Even the young guys that's 20, 21, 22 years old, like, start requiring them to come to a community meeting. That's one answer to this issue. Like, we need to do this. Like, the cities, every city needs to do this, because when you talk to the youngsters and you get them together, some will listen. Some will listen. It will have a greater effect in some shape, form, or fashion. So, I mean, that's the best idea. I know some cities actually do that, but more cities need to start doing that. They need to make that a routine, because that's how you generate change in these Mississippi streets. That's the only way. But people also have to understand silence equals permission. Like, you are giving these guys the okay to go to shoot it out. You know, these guys feel that way because nobody won't speak up, man. Like, nobody won't speak up. Instead, the community sits on the porch and watch people get killed. Meaning they enable violence to take place. Basically, you're allowing violence to take place. You giving these guys the say so to go to do it. You know, because nobody is holding them accountable. Nobody is stepping up to them to tell them, like, this ain't the right way. You know, this is the wrong way. You need to, you know, live like this, move like this, do things like this instead of being violent. Like, nobody is man or woman enough to do this. Somebody got to do it at some point, because if you don't, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And these guys feel that way because nobody won't speak up. It's like people are scared to death to speak up. Instead, the community sits back on the porch. You know what I mean? And that's sad. Like, it's sad. You know, it's like there's no accountability. You know, violence plus silence equals more violence. That's why community meetings with all these gangsters and these young guys need to become a requirement, man. It needs to be. It got to be, man. But we as a people need to learn to break the cycle of silence by speaking up to the leaders of these street tribes and city officials, like the mayors, police officials, and the community as a whole. But the truth is, nobody cares. But if a white man shoots up a black community, for example, then the black community going to protest and speak up. And that's real, man. They're going to speak out loud, you know. But that's my problem with Black Lives Matter, right? Black Lives Matter, the only time they speak out is when there's a racial crime or a white man attacking a black community, or a black man or a police officer attacking a black man. But if there's a black police officer attacking a black man, or if there's black on black violence, nobody not going to stand up or speak up or protest about that. Because you have to realize, if you protest, it will make these city officials step up their game and do their job. You know what I'm saying? Because like they say, some guys make it easy because, yeah, I get it. I understand the no snitching policy, but when it comes down to a life, man, to avoid those situations, man, you have to have community meetings. You have to talk to these guys, put something in their mind to make them want to change, to make them want to stop. Because if you don't do it, they're going to feel like nobody care about them, nobody love them, and they're not going to be held accountable. They're not going to have no accountability, so therefore they're going to keep on shooting these guns out here in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it. There's no and ifs or buts about it. Like, it's going to keep happening if nobody say nothing. And right now, nobody is saying nothing. You know what I mean? In the state of Mississippi, nobody saying shit. That's the problem. But truth is, nobody cares anyway. But it's like, we need that same energy when it's black on black crime. You know what I mean? Listen, I understand how it feels, because personally, I've been shot once and also came close to death myself. So I fully understand how I feel, and people are not going to care. Just like the people who was around me when I got shot, they knew who shot me. But when the police questioned them, they didn't say nothing. You know what I mean? That's the reality of the black community. The black community, I'm gonna say 50% of the black community not going to snitch, just to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? But the other 50%, yeah, you have snitches, because like these mass shootings, the first person that get caught, I guarantee you, they will snitch on the other guys who was with them when the shooting happened. We already know that from the gate. So that's no question to be asked. That's an easy answer. That's common sense. Take the common sense approach, man. But the silence after Mississippi's mass shooting is a dishonor to our royalty. And if we don't break the cycle, this shit will keep happening. Plain and simple. It's going to keep happening. It's not going to change. I keep saying that. And I'm going to keep saying this over and over again, because it's true. It's factual. But speaking up and taking leadership is what you call being a man, a woman. You know what I mean? It's all about survival and saving the next generations ahead. You have to think about your grandkids and your great-great-grandkids. You know what I'm saying? So everybody as a collective need to come together and start speaking out, start speaking up, start protesting. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's what it's going to take. And it's like we just lost 8 people and more innocent black people. We got to do better. It's sad. So I'm going to ask everybody in the comment section, right? So I'm asking, why do you think the community goes silent? Drop a comment. Let's have a conversation nobody else is having. For real. Anyway, if this video resonated with you, subscribe to the channel. And until the next video, I'm out. Peace.